Hold on. All right, let's watch the video Justin wanted to watch.
This is
the smallest apartment in Tokyo, or in Japan, rather. Sorry, I read Tokyo once.
Japan's craziest apartment, hands down.
Oh.
I usually like to jump right inside, but you have to see this building from the outside to truly appreciate it at scale. Because this here, that is the entire building. That's the whole.
What? IRL Terraria? Yeah, that's wild, dude. Look how thin it is. It's literally like a block. What?
Thing. It is 5 floors of triangular goodness. It's essentially like living in a Toblerone bar. And just for a little bit of perspective, here is the width of the building's edge contrasted against me.
Yeah,
it's quite a sight to see. Let's head inside and take a peek because it's not just a triangle from the outside, and it has a handful of small problems aside from the shape that make it a massive.
Dude, there's New York apartments that are bigger than this. This is insane.
The area is beautiful, by the way. It's at this 5-point crossing in the Nerima area of Tokyo, but our first major challenge today is going to be this stairwell. Aside from the lack of vertical clearance and proper width to be able to get through here, the stairs themselves are actually incredibly narrow and shallow.
Yeah.
And I've got to hold on to this center pole basically the entire time I'm going up just for safety.
That's insane,
and amazingly,
man.
every single unit here is occupied except for the
How
one
do
that
you
we're
get
checking
furniture
out
into
today.
that? You
I've been waiting
don't.
a year for this.
Imagine.
And a real estate friend of mine who runs a YouTube channel of his own, I'll link it, hooked me up with the keys today, so huge gratitude.
And this guy looks like he's not fat. He's just fucking panting. He's like,
Wow. Okay, so there's just about enough space to take off my shoes. There it opens into a kitchen area.
Oh my
God. I have
God.
questions about the shower area here. Mostly on account of this door height, but let's take a peek. So the door doesn't
oh
open.
my God.
Close the door, and I basically take up the entire space. That's actually not a bad shower space. It's pretty much got everything that you need. It's got a shower right here, and it's got a bath that I'm really...
I feel so claustrophobic, man. How do you get a bed in there? You don't. You get a little mat and then you sleep on it. Yeah. Where's the toilet? That's a good question. Where's the toilet? Where do you shit?
Wondering if I would even fit in. Okay, so curiosity's getting the better of me, and I have to know if I would fit in the bath, and that is actually not a bad bath. I could do that. Do you think you could? The hermit I stayed with in the mountains had a smaller bath than this. Then he had an entire house to himself, and as an added bonus, you've got a window.
A window, that's cute.
Yeah, no matter how small your place is, a bath with
That
a
is
window
enough
is
space
always
to
nice,
cry
and
in
there's
the
a little... Can you call this a kitchen space? Barely enough space to stand
Where do
here.
you
We have a
poop,
tiny sink with
Chad?
no counter, a single induction heater. This little fridge here, if you're lucky, might just be big
In
enough
the
to fit
sink.
a single iPhone.
You shit in the
It fits.
sink!
We'll talk about this magical little device in a second, but the room itself does not look like this.
Where do you poop?
It doesn't look like this either, or this, or even this. And punching the lens in only makes it smaller and worse. The only way to really understand this place is to look at it from above. My hands can touch both sides. I have seen pictures of this place, but nothing compares to seeing this in person.
Seeing
and
this in
just
person.
how tiny this room is. For perspective.
Man, I'm never gonna complain about having a small apartment ever again in my life.
If I were to be in here wearing my backpack,
That was
or
it
if
in
there
the
were a sofa,
box?
there would barely be enough space
You
to
shit
fit
in the
one,
box?
maybe 2 more people.
No.
No, what are the measurements? Now the floor plan for this says that you're getting over 11 square meters, but I'm wondering how much space do you really have? Front to back, side to side, the widest space that you're getting in any direction is
Simply
just over
ate the
2.5 meters. But it makes me wonder where I would put anything. Where would you put anything? Since we're in Japan, for example, instead of a bed, you'd most likely be using a futon, and then you would store it in this
Yeah, the
closet here.
futon, yeah.
Do you really even need the closet? Or do you feel it's just taking up valuable space in the apartment? It does have a hanging rack so you could hang clothes on it and whatnot, but it is
Yeah, my
rather
apartment is
large,
huge
and
compared to
this
this.
place also has a lot of the other other
Sheesh.
minor amenities that you would need. On this side of the room,
I
you have a
watched this
hookup
video
for
yesterday.
TV reception, but if you want to plug it in, the plug for
Alright,
some
how
reason
do you
is
do-
on the other side of the
how do you
room, and
shit,
the room
man?
gives you a total
Shit
of
in the
2
shower
whole
with the
plugs.
little
So
tub?
you could plug 2 things in if you want to. And there's a hookup for telephone and internet here.
Dude, this is fucked up, man. Look at
That should never be touched. So we're gonna put that back, and
Oh my god, this is terrifying.
We'll pretend that that's fine. And as pretty as it looks, none of the brick here is real. These are sponge bricks from the dollar store, and if you look real carefully, this is actually brick wallpaper. But you also do have an in-window air conditioner. This style of air conditioner is fairly rare in Japan. They're usually mounted up top, and this here is a hookup for fiber optics. So you've got all the internet you would need.
Okay.
Mind you, in Japan, Wi-Fi modules are everywhere. The biggest problem with this place so far is just the noise. It's actually taken me a really long time to shoot this because this is one of the main streets of this area, and it is just...
That's really loud. Where poop? Tammy, he's getting to it. Duke McFluke says, in a bucket, then throw it out the window. This place raises a lot of questions. You're gonna see in a second.
Filled with bikes and trucks and garbage trucks and stuff going through it all hours. This is probably so far the single noisiest apartment that I've had the opportunity to experience.
He doesn't. He does.
Mind you, some people just aren't that bothered by the noise, especially considering the fact that the rent here is
The pooping
unbelievably cheap
balcony.
at only about 40,000 yen per month. I also love how both of the windows and balconies have these I can't fit through this window. Have these little cover thing. I don't know what it's for. It's not actually covered by anything, but it's wonderful. And since we're on the outside edge of Tokyo, a lot of the buildings out here are much
$200.
lower, and the view is quite nice. At least it is today. And these here look like you'd be able to hang poles on them for your laundry. But I'm very stuck. But you may have also noticed that there's no toilet inside the apartment.
Oh, here
There's
we
actually
go. Chat. Toilet. It's
By the
shitting
way,
time.
not to approach any of the residents of this building. We'll cover that in a second. And I also wanted to show you this, which is apparently a portable washing machine, which can wash up to 1 t-shirt or 3 pairs of socks, maybe
Wow.
4 if you're lucky. Didn't even know stuff like that existed. Learning every day. The toilet is actually out here.
Oh,
You
it's
actually gotta
not
go
shitting in the
to
bucket.
Front door. Put your shoes back on, and then your toilet is going to be right here. Now, luckily, each floor or unit does have their own toilet space.
Oh, thank God. I was gonna say, you having to share a toilet with like 10 other people that live there, I would fucking die. At least you get your own fucking toilet, dude.
Not a shared toilet situation, but
Thank God.
here's what it looks like.
Wait, what if you have to have what if you have diarrhea at night and you have to run out the door and go at night? Do you have a really bad tummy? And you have to go shit?
Now, the door itself doesn't even open all the way, and this is your toilet space.
Oh my God.
That is basically the entire thing. You have a little sink on top, but standing up inside maybe.
What if
a
someone
challenge for
clogs
some
the
people.
toilet and steals yours?
Let's watch the claustrophobics freak out when we close the door. That is the entire toilet space, and with
He's
limited
sweating, by the
ventilation,
way.
it does get very hot in here. It's not the kind of place that you
No! It gets hot in here, so you have to open the toilet door to air it out while you're shitting! Sweaty and stinky! He's sweating, he's not even shitting in it. Yeah, there's no ventilation, dude! Smelling hot shit in there? Oh my God. And this is Japan too, by the way. Imagine in the summer how hot it gets. Sweating while shitting is so nasty. Dude, and he looks like a fit guy, and he's running up and down the stairs doing stuff, and he's already
You
sweating.
would want to be in the depths of summer. But as for, let me get out of here. It is really warm. But as
It's
for the
really warm in there, he just said. Hey guys, miss the feeling of your dad ripping disgusting ass and then locking all the doors and windows and turning on the heater in the car? Well, now you have the apartment for you. Yay! Porta toilets are probably better. I think porta toilets have a little bit of ventilation, like from like a hole, like on the
those
side.
warnings that I got. Now, I've only ever gotten a warning like this one time before, and it was when I shot a video about a $100 apartment here in Tokyo, and I was recommended just not to approach the residents because they may not be friendly, welcoming, or even want to talk. And here, I wasn't really given a reason. They were like, it's probably a good idea if you just don't approach the residents. Mind you, this building itself is actually fairly well known. The sign
You
is kind of
got a
blocked right now, but it's called the
warning.
Sankaku Biru, or
Do you think there's like serial killers that live in there? Do you think so? I think probably, yeah. Yeah, yes. Don't approach the residents. Drug dealers? I don't think there's drug dealers in Japan that are that common, but yeah, probably some unsavory people. A VTuber lives there? Probably. Wage workers? Probably miserable people. Because that place makes you
or
miserable,
triangle.
no?
But it's literally called the Triangle Building. So my assumption was that they've just gotten too much media attention because it is a fairly
That's where the
well-known
druggies
building. But
probably
when I asked,
stay.
they were like,
Japan
no,
has a really low
that's not
drug
why.
use
You just
rate, but
probably
yeah,
shouldn't.
maybe.
I'm so curious.
Because it's really
What-
cheap.
What do you think it could be? Why should I
I
not
live
approach the
there.
residents?
Aw,
Alright, I actually
smooth
just made my way
man.
to the 5th floor, and
Go
the
cry.
door here is off of its hinges, and it seems like the apartment inside has been completely abandoned. I think I'm going to use a 360 and get a bit of a peek.
That's scary as fuck, man. He was told not to approach people. What is this, like a hobo in there? You're saying about drug dealers? Yeah, maybe they are drug dealers. Squatters? Yeah. Oh my god! Oh my lord, man.
That is wild, and it's a little bit unfortunate because this seems to be the only unit that actually has a balcony as well. That's
That's fried,
crashed.
man.
That's too bad. But would you live here? Would you live in this tiny triangle apartment? Weirdly
No, you couldn't
shaped?
pay
People
me.
always ask
No.
me if I would, and my first apartment in Japan was way smaller than all
Chat,
this.
would you for $400 a month? That's really cheap. No, never. Make it a challenge where you give me $1 million. Yeah, I'll do it for $1 million if I can live there for a month. Yeah, I'll do it. But $400, that's a lot. I would rather go live in the woods. Yeah, give me a cabin or something. You gosh darn lost your mind. For $150? Yeah, maybe $100. That's really cheap.
I also
Oh, it's $286 a month. That's still a lot. Still, man. I need circulation, dude. Shitting in the heat of Japan. Like, imagine you have to go take a poop, and then it's the height of Japan's summer. The shitter's not connected to your actual building, and you have to fucking smell your own poop while you're walking around.
did not have a kitchen. I spent most of my time out of
Keep
the
the
house
door open,
anyway,
yeah,
and I
establish
didn't
your
really own
dominance.
anything since it was my first year in Japan. So yes, I would 100% live here. But what about you? I was leaving and looked back, and if you take a look at the plot of land that it's on, they've taken this really narrow plot of land and just squeezed a ton of real estate right into this tiny little space. Like, they even have their own parking space. Japan, you always impress me with how you utilize your land.
What the fuck, people?
That's amazing. Okay, going down these stairs feels 10 times more dangerous than going up. This does not feel safe. The peak. Oh, I nailed my head going in.
Yeah, and also being a tall person too. 40C humid heat with no ventilation sounds like my type of bathroom. Dude, imagine the smell! Dude, imagine the smell coming off of those bathrooms, man.
Did the same thing like 6 times on the stairs. Oh my god, it got really hot in here while I was shooting that and I wasn't expecting it, and I'm just Whew. Need the air conditioner now.
This is bad, man. I can't smell, but you can taste it. Air vortex. You can probably taste it. Am I wrong? You can probably taste that shit, man. I'm telling you, you probably the bathroom's hotter than outside. Yeah, probably taste it. Yeah, yeah. If you have no sense of smell, you can taste the poop in the air. No, I'm serious, guys. No, like if you ask a person who can't smell, you can smell the poop in the air. I mean, you can taste the poop in the air even if you can't smell. I can taste my ass. Shut the fuck up. You're so nasty. Poop particles in the air? No, I'm serious, dude. I'm telling you, people talk about it. It's weird, but yeah. Air poop. Blech. It's as bad as it sounds, but I've learned to ways to mitigate it. Do you just go? Do you breathe through your nose so you don't like taste it? She's right going to Partajon in the summer. Yeah, poops on a poop particles, poop in the clouds. Yeah, I'm telling you. Kind of like how cats stick out their tongue to smell. Like snakes too. Snakes smell that do that as well. Bring Lysol with you. You probably suffocate and kill yourself like that too. Yeah. It's recommended to flush with the lid down on toilets. Yes, but that doesn't stop it from all escaping, to be fair. 260 is cheap. I just used to sleep. Not bad, really. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, at least it's air conditioned, so it could be worse. But still, I think the toilet is the worst one, in my opinion. I don't want to go up a stairwell and see someone taking a shit with the door open. Oh my oh my god. Why is that visual so bad for me, dude? Holy shit. Oh my god, that is so good. Hold on, chat. Hold. That is so good. Oh my god. Imagine you're taking a fucking you're like they're like sitting in the toilet like this and they got their feet out like this. There's like a toilet, they're sitting on it. The door's open like this. And you're going, and this is you like this. Oh my, like it is really hot and they're sweating and they're like sweating. They're like, hey, how's it going? They're like sitting on the toilet. Just like ancient Rome, yeah. Oh, hi, neighbor. And the worst part is that they're blocking the stairs, by the way. If you guys remember the video, the stairs go like this, right? And they go up in a circle. I obviously can't draw because of the perspective, but like it goes like curves like this. You can taste their musk and their ass. Thank you so much for that visual. But no, I'm serious. Like he would be like this, and it's blocking the door, the way up. So you're just looking at him like this, like, hey, how's it going? Hey, can I get through, please? Please? Assert dominance and join them? You can't, man. It's cooked. This is a terrible visualization. And there's like a door on the right. Not the door, window, like this. Ah. You say nos cock, bro? Yeah, you got like a little weenie. Little weenie. Look at their little weenie. The heat and the smell rises. Oh yeah, and the further up you go, the worse it smells because of the heat. Yeah, you're right. Actually, living on the bottom floor is probably not that bad. Top floor just smells like shit. Dude, the whole entire hallway has to smell like shit. Maybe that's why the top floor was panicked to get out. Maybe. It felt like squatters were in there, yeah. Dude, that was a terrible video. I really didn't need to know about that. That was something. He an unfortunate quadra shit from his 4 downstairs neighbors. Do Asians shit though? Yeah, no. In Japan, there's really fancy toilets and stuff. It's all wafted up. Maybe that's what like drove him insane. Yeah. That smell's gonna go into the actual apartment. Oh yeah, they got bidets. They have fancy toilets in Japan. No, the building's plumbing has a vent stack, so the fumes are vented outside of the room itself. Oh, okay. Bro got fumigated like a cockroach. Oh my god. You're like, hey man, can you please, hey, can you let me through? I want to go this way. He's like, oh no, very sorry. Neighbor's taking a shit again. Yeah, drove him insane from the shit. I need a movie about that dude. That'd be so. Oh my, I'm getting actually sick from them, man. Bleh, nice Sukaku. Yes, very nice. Big penis. In Japan, they have these drops you put in the toilet before pooping that gets rid of the smell. Oh, that's fancy. That's fancy as fuck. I didn't know about that. Okay, that was good. Imagine if you bring someone there to smash the whole building is gonna hear it. That's a good point, but I would imagine they're recluses and they don't do that. I imagine people like that don't really smash, let's be honest. Damn, neighbor must be a big one. Yeah, there's not enough room to smash, actually. Assert your dominance and do it. I ain't about that life, man. Building would probably shake. Tammy! Yo. Hold. Another idea. A bunch of walkers walk up the stairs. A bunch of walkers walk up the stairs. They probably make the fucking building collapse. You know the physics behind that stuff is if you put enough things at the right frequency and you go up the stairs, it'll probably break the entire like building down. Walkers could just kick the place over. Hold. Yeah. Dude, that would be- oh my god. That is... the walkers. Beautiful walkers. Yee-hoo! Woo-hoo! Yee-hoo! Hold on. Wait, what? What's going on? Could all synchronize to resonance frequency? Yeah, like all the walkers. Mommy! Piss. Shit! Piss. Fuck. Fucking shit on calm. Piss myself. Fuck. Piss. Fuck. Piss.